Tonight on Tom's River Schools Today, we will take a look at the one neighborhood that got an unwanted visitor.
And as always, you will have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Tom's River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
You're not pretty.
I know.
Hello, and welcome to Tom's River Schools Today for Monday, February the 29th. I'm Kayla Clevin.
And I'm Leanna Lamasella. Later on tonight, we see how one injured basketball star had their chance at a record.
But up first tonight, we take a look at our elementary school happenings in our Elementary Happenings segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, please bring your food for donation to Westover for Food Drive Friday. Your help can go a long way.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
Hi, I'm Ryan McGilloy with TV21's Random Fact of the Day. Michelangelo carved his self-portrait into the locks of hair on the statue of David.
A photo of a police deputy and his canine captured the internet's heart this week. It shows the deputy getting a hug from his beloved partner. Reporter Vicky Mitchell met the law enforcement duo and filed this report.
It's pretty obvious that Manson loves his partner, Deputy Chase Garrett. That love perfectly captured in a single selfie.
He likes to give hugs. He's a hugging dog. Most of the time, if we're just sitting there, he'll plop his head on my shoulder and just sit there like that.
Deputy Garrett says he took the photo a couple of months ago during a narcotics investigation. Manson is a 5-year-old chocolate lab trained as a specialized detection canine. He is used to find evidence specific to narcotics investigations. The two have worked together for the past 3 years.
We went from, in the car where he didn't know who I was, I didn't know who he was really, and he didn't listen too much, and then now he's a great dog. He's a great partner. He's just fun to have in the car. I mean, it makes the hours go by.
Manson even goes home with Deputy Garrett after their shift.
He's just very playful, very active. I mean, even at home, he's just want to be part of the family.
Garrett says he never imagined the response his photo would get, but he likes seeing his faithful partner get so much recognition.
They don't get the recognition because people don't think of them as cops or anything else, but I mean, it's good that the community actually likes police canines and they care that much about them.
It's time to take a trip around the world on our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
It's now time for us to take a look at dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is glean, meaning to gather grain or other produce left by reapers. And now for today's sentence. Investigators have been able to glean some useful information from the seized documents.
Now we're going to take a short break, but coming up we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look at your weather, so stick around. We'll be right back.
For outcasts and rebels, or anyone who just dares to be different. And you've been trying for so long to find out where your place is, but in their narrow minds there's no room for anyone who dares to do something different. Oh, but listen for a minute. Trust the one who's been where you are, wishing all it was sticks and stones. Those words cut deep, but they don't mean you're all alone, and you're not invisible. Hear me out. There's so much more to life than what you're feeling now.
Welcome back. Starting off our intermediate happenings. At Intermediate South, it is Seminole Spirit Day every Friday. Don't forget to wear your Seminole colors. Spirit wear is on sale in the school store.
All students are reminded, if they would like to see any sporting event at Intermediate South, you must go home first, then return at game time with an adult.
Hey 8th graders, don't miss the opportunities to submit your personal ad for the yearbook. See Miss Stone or Miss Andrews for an extra ad contract.
The cafeteria is selling fresh, delicious smoothies on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Get one today, $1.50 each.
It is now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
I'm Amy Simone for TV21's Environmental Tip of the Day. Most disposable plastic utensils are used once and thrown away, rather than recycled. Since they are not biodegradable, they will live on forever in the environment. Consider washing and reusing plastic utensils, or stick to regular cutlery and portable metal mess kits.
Every day on this show, we will be bringing you a tip of the day, so stay tuned tomorrow as we give you another way to help save the environment.
A photographer in Malibu, California was surprised and delighted to find a full-grown mountain lion napping near his home earlier this month. Kirk Hawkins has the story.
Rolling around, having a snack, stretching, even doing a little downward dog.
Seeing a mountain lion chilling and taking a nap in your garden, and it was just incredible.
While the rest of the country was watching the Super Bowl on February 7th, P-27 the mountain lion was caught soaking up the sun during a lazy afternoon in Malibu by Jerome Jock's camera as the photographer was standing comfortably on a balcony at his home 200 feet away.
When it looked at me, those like translucent eyes that are in your direction are kind of sending you the message like this is no joke.
Using GPS data, National Park Service biologists identified the big cat as P27. The mountain lion was caught and tagged in Topanga State Park in 2013. After that very relaxing Sunday, P27 eventually took off back into the Santa Monica Mountains and out of the view of Jerome's camera, his first mountain lion sighting after living in Malibu for the last 11 years.
I always appreciate seeing animals in their real habitat, in their own environment, and I like to keep them. I like when we protect. They belong to the mountains, and we are the one who are on their territory.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings.
Tom River Schools Today will be right back.
You and I, we're like fireworks and symphonies exploding in the sky. With you, I'm alive. Like all the missing pieces of my heart, they finally collide. So start time right here in the moonlight, 'cause I don't ever wanna close my eyes. Without you, I feel broke, like I'm half of a whole. Without you, I've got no hand to hold. Without you, I feel torn like a sail in a storm. Without you, I'm just a sad soul.
Starting off our high school happenings, attention students and staff. The school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all of your Raider apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo, Snapple, and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get energized for your school practices. Stop in soon. It's time to get Raiderized.
Attention seniors, is your college coming to visit? Please stop by the guidance office to see the list of college visits and when their representatives will be coming to High School East.
The computer club will meet after school every Tuesday in room S33.
Auditions for Talent Expo 2016 will take place on Thursday, March 3rd, after school in the Student Center. Singers, dancers, comedians, magicians, fire breathers, just kidding. Any talent is welcome to try out. Show us what you got.
The Spanish National Honor Society will be selling birthday grams for $5 each. You will get a balloon, card, lollipop, and will be wished a special happy birthday on the morning announcements. See Mrs. Micah in S22 for order forms and questions. Let's take a selfie contest. Students take the pic and write a message promoting positive school attendance. Appropriate posters will be selected, laminated, and posted around the school. Selected students can win prizes for their pic and message. After they print out the selfie and write a message on it, students can hand them in to the attendance office.
The SAT contest is here. Not only is it a great way to insert some SAT prep into your daily routine, it's also a chance for you to win prizes. Simply log on to SAT.org for the question of the day and drop your answer into the box in either the Media Center or the Guidance Department. The more days you enter, the greater your chances are of winning. The winner will be chosen on Fridays. See either Dropbox for details. Good luck.
Switching to High School North. Every Wednesday is Green Day at North. Remember to wear green to help get the word out about the need for recycling and energy conservation.
Let's now take a look at what grinds our gears.
Well, What grinds my gears is when you eat something really hot and then you eat or drink something really cold right after, and then your teeth like have this horrible pain inside. That's what grinds my gears.
It's now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we will take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Tom's River Schools Today will be right back.
Nothing. What?
You anything on Saturday?
Sure, yeah. Alright.
Got it. Bye.
I'm falling apart. I'm barely breathing with a broken heart that's still beating. And the pain is there healing in your name. I find meaning, so I'm holding on, still hold. I'm holding on, I still hold.
Ron, you can't drive.
Debbie, only at 12. Seems to be the problem, Ossifer. So have you been drinking tonight?
Oh. Starting off sports, it's a showing of incredible sportsmanship. A Northern California women's college basketball team stepped aside to allow one of its greatest competitors to break a record. It almost didn't happen because their opponent suffered a career-ending injury 2 weeks ago, but both teams came together to give her one last shot at history.
She's always been a part of something. For 4 years, Monet Lee has stood proud with her Toros teammates. She even shared the stats tied atop the Cal State Dominguez Hills record book. On February 13th, Lee was ready to stand alone as the school's all-time leading point scorer.
I was more than ready to come out and do some damage and just get the win.
But in damaging fashion, that moment never came. Captured in this photo, Monet went up for the record-breaking shot just 2 minutes into the game, and her knee buckled. She expected to never play again.
Just really hard to see her have to end her career not on her terms.
On Thursday night at Chico State, Monet was standing alone from her teammates. With a brace, distant, something unusual for her. Barely able to participate in warm-ups. Yet, a smile still gleamed across her face. A special night, and she was going through drills with a purpose.
She's what helps make the CCAA the league that it is with the competition standpoint. And so, anytime that somebody of that stature gets injured, you want to be able to recognize them.
It was a plan crafted by the opposing coaches. Chico State's Brian Fogel calling his longtime friend Molly Goodenbauer of Dominguez Hills. And from the opening tip, it was a record-worthy moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that basket, Monet Lee is now the all-time leading scorer in Dominguez Hills history.
Chico State's team stepping aside for one of its biggest competitors and getting a hug from the rivals.
My girls were all on board.
Even a little ribbing from her doting coach.
I was so nervous. I actually think I was so nervous that I ended up jumping off this hurt leg.
The opponent stood and honored one of the league's greats. Yet, she remained humble. Like a true competitor, she just wanted to finish the game.
It's not, the way I really want to break the record.
Instead, she had to accept their hugs and tears as she walked off the court for a final time, taking a spot at the end of the bench, and cheered them on. The way they cheered all of her record 1,472 points. She now sits alone as the best and has her opponents to thank.
For this, for the people to be able to do this for me is just, incredible.
A lasting sign of sportsmanship.
10 years from now, nobody's going to know how you scored those last points, but they're going to know the kind of player and the kind of impact she had on our culture and our program.
And now, a lasting impact on both programs.
Let's now take a look at our 3-day forecast coming up tomorrow. It will be sunny with a high of 46 and low of 36. On Wednesday, it will be rainy with a high of 54 and low of 29. And for Thursday, the sun is back with a high of 43 and a low of 27.
Wrapping up tonight's show, a family in Oklahoma City already lost their 6-year-old son. Now, his 2-year-old brother is fighting the same rare form of cancer. Life has been tough, but Kristen Shanahan reports this week brought lots of smiles as the Oklahoma City Fire Department went out of its way to brighten the little boy's day.
Since he was just 16 months old, Jace Bolenbach has been fighting a rare form of cancer.
ATRT, it's a rhabdoid tumor. At the time they found a tumor had engrossed his whole left kidney. He had one in his pelvis and one in his brain.
He's gone through multiple operations and weeks of chemo and radiation. After treatment here at Children's Thursday, Jace wasn't so happy. But that quickly changed when he was met by Oklahoma City firefighters and this big red engine.
Jack, see the big fire truck?
A little hesitant at first.
Climb up there. Climb up there. I'm gonna help you, okay?
Jace got in, buckled up, and ready to go.
Hey, Jace, should we turn the siren on?
With that, the siren sounded. And he was off to the fire station.
He was talking the whole time, asking questions, wanted to know what everything worked, how you work everything, what everything did.
Did you get to ride in the fire truck? Was it fun?
Yeah. When he got to the station, his face really lit up. Jace got to slide down the pole.
You gotta hurry, come on.
Use the hose.
Get you wet.
And even got a badge.
And that makes you an official member of our department. How about that? All right?
Hey, yeah, what you
There you go.
You have no idea the joy on his face. There's been so much hurt on his face and pain lately that, seeing him happy, he needed it, he deserved it, we all did. I can't thank the Oklahoma City Fire Department enough. I mean, this is something that we will all remember forever.
As Jace was learning, everyone around him learned something too.
Take everything and just have fun with it. Just enjoy every little thing that comes around.
To love hard, because you never know when the next day will be.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it to Interschool Mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in to TV21 throughout the day to catch this show as we bring you stories from around the district. Also, please take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. From Time to Schools Today, I'm Leanna Lamasella.
And I'm Kayla Clevin. Have a great night.